Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Troy with DDM's Realm, and I've got a video here for you for the Heart of Fire mod that's coming up here. We're on the preview server, going to show you some of the stuff that will be available. If you haven't already, throw me a subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and become a patron. The more patrons I have, the more videos you guys are going to get. All right, first let's take a look at the campaign itself here. So we'll go up here, we'll go into our campaign. It is a 15th level campaign, which is pretty cool because all the recent campaigns have been high level stuff. They are throwing in some more low level stuff, and this should really help raise up alts and give some options to those new to the game, something more interesting and new. All right, so we'll go in here. We'll check out the campaign tree. You'll recognize that this tree looks pretty much like the other ones. We're going to start here at the bottom of the job fair and move over to the left if you want to build up your boons. Boons are very similar to the last few campaigns. Let's see here. We've got defense boon. We have a critical strike boon. We have a gold bonus boon. And we have a power boon. Plus we have damage resistance increased versus cultists, as well as damage to cultists increased. Once you get through those, you can go ahead and work on the next level of boons. And here we have 3% lifesteal. We have 3% critical severity. We have 3% movement. And we have 3% recovery. Those are pretty nice. It's better than the flat numbers like down here, as you can really tweak out your prime stat and you'll get a much greater effect overall than adding just a little bit over here like 500 to your stat. All right, so as we move up, you will be getting access very much like the Tyranny campaign, where as you move up, you'll get access to higher level jobs and things that you can do for Acquisitions Incorporated. We'll start off here doing some low level stuff. And then as you move up, you also will increase the amount of... You did before, let me double check. So you see, as we keep moving up this, our levels are increasing. And once we get far enough, we start to see some of our acorns that we're going to be collecting also increasing our weekly haul, which is right here. Like the other recent campaigns and pretty much every campaign that's out there, it's metered in some way. Hopefully they will release some extra content like they have the last couple campaigns, where you get like a companion and help boost your campaign resources that don't count towards this weekly haul. Let's hope that doesn't count. Last, I think for Omu, it actually... No, for... yeah, I think it was for Omu, actually. Covered too much, but I'm probably babbling on, and this should be cut out anyway. All right, so I have an idea of what the campaign tree looks like as we move through the different sections here. And we'll unlock, there is going to be a new mini coins bank heist that you can actually do. It's going to be a new skirmish. Let's go and look at the Acquisition Inc. store, which will have a bunch of things for you. There are keys that you can buy for the new skirmish to open bonus chests, as well as some other keys for a few of the other dungeons that you can get. So you can use your acorns to purchase extra keys to some of the epic level master dungeons. There are loot things that you can get. So there's like the swag bag here. There's a lost and found box, gives you wondrous items. Swag bag gives you wondrous items. The bag of wands gives you 3 random wands. Looking forward to seeing how those things work. Here's the wand of wonder that probably does all of the different wand effects if it sticks with normal lore convention, whatever. As well as there's a bag of elemental gems here, and I'm guessing this might be for the new crafting stuff, but I am not exactly sure because I'm just digging into this for you. Also, along with this new campaign, there's a new artifact, the Flask of Brewing, as well as some artifact equipment, badge of identification, and the Harness of Safety. You can see their set stats on these are improved power and movement by 1,000 for 10 seconds at the start of combat. So those are kind of cool. Definitely better stuff out there, but easy to get, and you'll be able to start earning this stuff at low level, which is extra nice. Also, when we're looking at a new campaign, I also like to check out the collections here. So we'll jump into our collections and see what we're at. You can look at the artifact equipment. You can see here is the badge of identification and the harness of safety. You can look at the higher level or end stuff here, and you can see that it is item level 500. So it's equivalent to the other stuff. You can't get it higher than what is currently available, but there are new things that you can get. Plus, you can start earning these earlier, which is nice. Going to help build them up as you go. We can look at the flask itself here. You can see that has a pretty cool area of effect damaging power, which could be quite useful to a lot of classes, especially when you're solo and stuff. There's also some new epic equipment in here that you can take a look at. And remember that all this equipment is for my Oathbound Paladin that I'm playing right now. Your equipment should have similar quality of stats, but they will have different stats. So you can kind of look at some stuff here. Increases some damage on a helmet there. And a variety of things. I'll just cycle through these so you can take a look at them here. Extra hit points. Armor pin for each enemy you're engaged with. Something that you will notice is that this new gear is item level 600, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so the same slots give the same items, but their stats are a little bit different. So everybody should have kind of two different stats if you're doing like the defensive version of your class or offensive version of your class. Again, that's a very loose statement here. And that gives you an idea of the gear that's going to be available. There might be some other things in here, but I haven't quite located them yet. So once you're 15th level and you want to get started on this campaign, to unlock it, you're going to need to find one of these little job fair flyers that's around town. They're all over the town. There's a whole bunch of them, but they all lead you to the Black Lake Job Fair. So we'll pick up this one. It'll give you a quest here. Check out the job fair in the Black Lake District. And we'll start earning our first bit of campaign currency here. So now that we have a flyer, let's go over to the Black Lake District and see what's up. You'll note that it actually gives you a separate instance, so don't go to Black Lake itself, go to the job fair.
Ooh, what I wouldn't give for some interns.
Sounds like RQ, right? So, depending on what you like in these campaigns, this particular campaign is very tongue-in-cheek, kind of silly, kind of fun. I've enjoyed what I've seen of it so far, but has a different kind of feel to it than a lot of the other campaigns we've had recently. So let's go talk to some of these guys and see what's up.
What do you want? I assume you're here to join the Ganadar cultists? They're right over there. Really? Everybody else who comes down here has either joined the cult or the National Rebels. And none of the incredible forms I've brought are getting filled out. You know, if you messed with their operations, I bet nobody would even notice. You know what? Acquisitions Incorporated might not be a good fit then. If you change your mind, I'll look for people running in fear. Hopefully towards this booth. But first, you'll have to ask around to find where they have their base of operations. Pretend that you want to join them.
So if you're not familiar with Acquisitions Incorporated, it's basically a company that hires people to steal stuff for them, acquire things for other people, and they go into the lore here. If you go around, you'll see a bunch of lore, pick it up, and you can get some good information on them.
I love your enthusiasm. We're all about cultivating a positive atmosphere. If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life, which will be coming to a swift end. So head on down over that bridge and straight onto the shore. You'll know you're there when you reach the wagon.
I used to be a loser just like you, but then I got mad. Mad about how we're kicked around by the rich and powerful. Then I got violent. It was great. Join the Nashers, and one day you'll be just like me. Just follow that tunnel behind me, and it'll take you straight to our registration booth.
For the Nashers!
All right, so now we're stirring up some trouble.
Two things. First of all, I appreciate your help. With all the murder. And the fire. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I'm complicit. And that ensures both our safety. Anyway, one of those rebel jerks stole my documentsy satchel and took off into the sewers. I would get it, but I don't want to leave my post. And also, I don't want to get it. Could you head in there and find it for me? I'll fill out your paperwork expertly, and I'll put in a good word for you at the home office. Thanks, murderer. I'm just kidding. Don't kill me, though. For real.
All right, so let's go do this quick little noob dungeon and get these entry quests done. One thing you'll notice about the new update is vacuuming is on. You no longer have to actually click to pick up everything that you loot. Just walk over it and you'll automatically pick it up. As a garbage collector like I am, this is a fantastic feature that I really do appreciate the devs throwing in.
Yes, adventurer? Yes, I ate him. And according to rat law, which is a real thing, I'm entitled to 100% of his personal belongings. Yeah, and it's terrible. It's weird that you want it so much. You know that all it has inside is papers, right? You still want it. Well, I hid it, but I can go get it if you'd get me something better. I would like a big bag full of skulls, please. The kobolds deeper in the sewers have all kinds of skulls. I don't know where they're getting them. Well, hence, yeah, I get that part. Does not taste good.
All right, time to slaughter some kobolds and get those documents, huh? Even though it does scale you, if you're a higher level, you should be able to just walk through this place without any problem. Definitely recognize it as the newbie dungeon you start in. All right, piece of cake.
Yes, adventurer? I'm telling you, it's just paper in here. This is such a dumb trade for you.
What do you want? This is not a great smell, but there's a ton of centipedes in there, so that's a plus. Let me fill out your forms and you can head to our local headquarters in Protector's Enclave. I'll message them to let them know you're coming. Then you can start your orientation course. Good luck.
So besides this new update and all it has to bring, we're also getting some major class balancing going on, as well as a revamp of the profession crafting system. I'm not going to cover those in this particular video, but keep an eye out as I plan to in future ones. So when you go to head in here, the thing's bugged, and hopefully it won't be bugged in live, but leads over to this building. That is incorrect. Look to your south, you'll see the AI logo, and then the headquarters is actually just around the corner and up these stairs.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated.
So here's some of the lore you can pick up, as well as on the table there. Help you learn more about them, but we're just going to jump to the NPCs, let you take the time to go ahead and get the other stuff done.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. This form is immaculate. I have no choice but to accept it. But before you start working for me, you have to complete your employee orientation.
So we get the employee orientation we're going to grab.
Orientation's down in the basement. We've crafted an Acquisitions Incorporated experience that's top of the line. I'll meet you down there. Here's the Stone of Sending, which will allow AC Inc. members to contact you. They're usually 20 gold, but don't worry. I'll take it out of your check.
Alright, since I'm on preview here, I'm pretty sure that this retrieval operations and re-retrieval operations are not supposed to display yet. Retrieval operations is your first set, as in all other campaigns. You end up doing all the quests once before you start doing the repeatables. So we'll go ahead and just leave it there for now. We'll stay in one track so you can see where the story goes. And we'll head down into the basement and do our orientation. And you can see there's some more orbs in here. There are more lore you can click on and pick up. But what you want to do is go around the warehouse here and head into this portal for orientation.
It's been a while since I've been in our old water-deep stomping grounds. I miss the smell. Fish, sewage, and just a hint of lavender. That's definitely human remains. Anyway, go ahead, get on the cart, and we can start your orientation. Sooner we get done with this orientation, the sooner you can come back with a bunch of money. Let's see, a little of this, a little, all normal. You have to pay extra for these sparks. Welcome, intern, to Acquisitions Incorporated. Prepared to be immersed in Faerun's definitive adventuring brand. Please keep your hands, legs, tails, hooves, horns, pincers, mandibles, and eye stalks in the ride at all times. It's for your safety, which is not legally guaranteed for the duration of this ride. During this excursion, you will be exposed to the pillars of our organization: opportunity, adventure, and rewards. Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. We're not just a company, we're a family. We like to have fun here, don't we?
It's so fun, and I'm so rich.
I'm just gonna tell you what you already know. That take lacked vigor.
I wasn't in the right headspace. Can we do it again? I need to get into character.
Jim, you're playing yourself.
We're just gonna leave all this in then?
We don't have a choice. Okay, let's end this on a high note, right? 1, 2, 3 acquisitions. Okay, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then go. So it's like Acquisitions Incorporated on 4. But I'm not gonna say 4. We're gonna say the thing. Jim, don't say 4, okay?
Okay, honestly, yeah, I appreciate the note.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
4!
Acquisitions.
Acquisitions!
No, they're already gone. Acquisitions Incorporated is not for the faint of heart.
You will be tested to your limits. You will find your deepest reserves and push past them.
Like the phoenix who is born anew from the flames, you...
Omen, unless you're a phoenix, fire will just kill you. Do you mean illusory fire? Is that what you're talking about? That's totally different.
Jim, the fire isn't real. And the phoenix isn't real. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that is.
Let me think of something I could compare it to. What's taking so long? The ride should be over by now. I don't want interns that can't figure things out for themselves.
This is gold. Heard of it? Yeah, thought so. And this gold is just waiting for you. All you have to do is reach out and take it. But not this gold. No, this gold is for the ride. It's ride gold. You gotta leave it here. Even though it's fake gold, it's still stealing. We'll know if you take some. And you'll know too. Think you can live with that?
You want gold? Come take it.
Wait! Please! Stop attacking me! I'm just an intern. This ride is a death trap. And that's not an exaggeration. I mean, it's literally a trap that killed all of these people. They need to send somebody down here and fix all this stuff. This sucks. I wish I hadn't died. But just because we're bound to the twisted machines that murdered us doesn't mean that we're not still interns. Do you think you could bring our concerns to management? Yeah, I mean, if you have a minute.
What's going on down here? I'm trying to do stuff. Thank you for your service. Head upstairs. There's a lot of work to be done now that the Neverwinter branch is open. Talk to the team for more work. We could use a portal out of here, Jim. Would you do the honors? Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. You did good down there. I want you to keep the Stone of Sending, although you will be responsible for any magic overages. I don't ask Jim many questions about what he needs these eggs for. All I know is he goes to Mount Hotono, into some active caldera, and steals them from the nest of a terrifying deep crow. Also, none of the interns who go with him ever come back. Guess who needs another egg? Get ready for another trip to Mount Hotono.
All right, so right outside of the Acquisitions Incorporated headquarters here, there is a airship which should be taking you to all of the various jobs, hopefully, so we don't have to do as much running around.
Now just, jump into this active volcano and get this party started. I can see why you'd be hesitant, but seriously, you gotta get off this boat. Don't you trust me yet? Okay, time to go. Huh? How's that feather fall tree? All right, now. Look for that nest. They keep them up real high.
So, Sid, how's that Featherfall treating you? I don't know if we're supposed to be Featherfalled or not. But that's kind of a crappy way to be dumped into a quest, huh?
She's massive. You'll need to draw her away from the nest. Find a few of her feathers below. They might come in handy. Maybe talk to her neighbors? There's a fire giant blacksmith down there I know. Find a spot to hide. Listen to the blacksmith and you're gonna steal the hammer and frame the deep crow. Try throwing a rock at that rack to create a distraction.
This is why I hate tiny creatures. This sort of behavior. Now I gotta go restack. These are the finest made. Bird! Curse you, bird! My tools aren't decorations. They're integral to the process of forging. Deep Crow! I'm at my wit's end, fool bird. I demand Rackham come down here and enter into a meaningful dialogue with my fists.
This is it! This is your chance! Get up that dangerous, unstable spire and get one of those eggs.
I've had enough, you side big villain. Come here! A bit of fighting ya looks like. But you feel the searing flames of truth! That's a shot. Consume you with nothing of my hand, you misery bird! No high sticking! I've got work in the morning! You can keep the hammer, you night black devil of a bird! Just stop fighting me with that crazy meteor!
Yes! Oh man, I can't wait for you to get back here with those eggs. Careful, careful! It's so great to see that egg! And you, with the egg. Here, I'll hold on to it for you. No, it's no trouble. I've got just the place for it.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. Oh, welcome back. Another one in the books, huh? Nice work.
All right. Well, hopefully that gives you an idea of what the quests are going to be like, kind of the tone of the new campaign, how things are going to get done, and how you're going to advance. It looks like to be a pretty fun campaign, and should be a nice extra bit of stuff you could do as you're leveling up your new tunes. Well, if you haven't already, throw me a subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you're not a patron, become a patron. Until next time, play smarter, not harder.